Have you ever heard people say things like this? Really? Get out of here. Seriously? No way. When something surprising happens in an English conversation, we have a number of different ways we can express our surprise or disbelief. And in English, reacting naturally when you feel surprise or disbelief is not just about vocabulary. It's about tone, it's about intonation, and sometimes it's even about your relationship with the other person. And that's what this podcast English lesson is all about.
Welcome to another Happy English podcast coming to you from New York City. And here's your English teacher, Michael.
All right, thank you, John, and thanks, everyone. It's Michael here from Happy English, and I help people speak English better. And this is Happy English Podcast, episode 993, How to Show Surprise or Disbelief Naturally. Today, we're going to look at 4 very natural reaction phrases that native speakers use all the time. And we're also going to practice the pronunciation and intonation that make them sound, well, real. The first one is, really? Really is probably the most flexible surprise reaction in English, and the meaning changes depending on your tone. So if someone tells you, I just got a new job, you might say, really? That rising tone shows genuine surprise and interest. But on the other hand, if someone tells you something you don't quite believe, you might say, really, with a flat or slightly falling tone. Really? Like if your friend says, I've decided to invest $100 a month playing the lottery. You can reply, really, which shows doubt with this intonation. Or you can say, the lottery. Oh, really? With this intonation. It has more of a skeptical tone. Listen to the difference one more time with these 3 situations. Did you hear? Jenny finally got engaged. Really? Awesome! Yeah, she said her boyfriend is a millionaire. Really? What does he do? He plays the lottery every week. Oh, really? The intonation and tone gives the word really its meaning. The next one is, seriously? Said with a rising intonation. Seriously is stronger than really. Like if your friend says, I decided to quit my job and start my own business. You can reply, seriously? That's awesome. Saying, seriously? With rising intonation shows stronger surprise and joy than really? But on the other hand, if your friend says, I ran into my ex at the supermarket and now we're getting coffee tomorrow, you might respond, seriously? Again, with slow, rising intonation, using seriously? With this intonation shows disbelief. And you can stretch it a bit. Seriously? To show stronger disbelief. Like, Jenny said her boyfriend is planning to get a Lamborghini. Seriously? Shouldn't he get a job first? Now, let's talk about how you can show stronger surprise. The first one is, no way. And we say it like that. No way. Notice the pause between words. No way. It's like saying, wow. Like if your coworker says, "Oh, I just won 2 tickets to Hawaii," you might say, "No way." And you can even stretch it. "No way." The longer you stretch it, the more excited or happy you sound. "No way." But here too, change the intonation and the meaning changes. Like if a friend who's always complaining that he's broke says, "Oh, I think I'm going to fly business class to New York," replying with, "No way," will let him know you have some doubts. "No way" shows your excitement and joy. "No way" shows disbelief. It's the intonation, not the words, that tells the story. The last one for today is the phrase, "get out of here," which in this context doesn't mean go away. When you pronounce it as "get out of here," "get out of here," you're showing your surprise and excitement. The stress is on outa. Get out of here. Like if your friend says, "Oh, I saw Bon Jovi at the airport," you might react with, "Get out of here." Or if another friend says, "I passed the interview and I got a job at YouTube," you can reply, "Get out of here, that's awesome." This intonation, "get out of here," shows excitement for the other person's good fortune. But on the other hand, if you doubt that your friend saw someone famous, just change the intonation. Like, "Oh, I saw Bon Jovi at the airport." You might react with, "Get out of here." Stretch the word get, pause, and then say, "out of here." Get out of here. And that changes the meaning from joyful surprise to total disbelief. Get out of here. In all of these cases, the intonation is what gives the words their meaning and feeling. We're reacting emotionally, and that's why intonation is everything. "Really? That's great." "Really? Are you sure?" "Seriously? That's awesome." "Seriously? You're joking, right?" "No way! I'm so happy for you." "No way! I don't believe it." "Get out of here! That's wonderful." "Get out of here! That's not true." The way you speak changes the meaning of the words. Why not try one of these phrases in your English conversations this week? That's how you sound more fluent and more real. And keep in mind, the best way to remember English like this, and any other word or phrase in English, is to take that word or phrase, write it in a sentence that's true for you or true in your world, and then memorize your sentences. Hey, thanks for listening. And remember, learning another language is not easy, but it's not impossible. And I'm here to help you on your journey.
This podcast was brought to you by Happy English. Please visit myhappyenglish.com. Show your support for Happy English by leaving us a review. Get English, get happy, Happy English.